The conventional wisdom says artificial general intelligence is constrained by compute power or algorithmic breakthroughs. This paper proves the opposite. The real bottleneck is verification, our finite human capacity to validate what automated systems produce at exponentially growing scale. The authors model two competing cost curves across all economic tasks. As compute scales, the cost to automate any measurable task drops towards zero, but the cost to verify those outputs stays stubbornly high, bounded by the scarcity of human attention and domain expertise. This divergence creates the measurability gap, and it's the gap that determines everything. Why does human oversight inevitably collapse under this pressure? First, the missing junior loop. When AI automates measurable work, it destroys the very pipeline that creates expert verifiers. Junior professionals no longer accumulate the tacit experience required to audit complex outputs. As senior experts retire without successors, verification capacity structurally collapses unless we invest heavily in synthetic training environments that can substitute for real-world practice. Second, what the authors call the codifier's curse. Every time an expert verifies an agent's output, they produce labeled training data that teaches the next generation of models to automate that very judgment. Verification becomes self-terminating. Experts mechanically eliminate the domains where their expertise commands economic value. Third, alignment drift. The paper formalizes alignment as a dynamic maintenance process. Without sufficient human oversight in the face of a widening measurability gap, alignment decays exponentially. Using AI to verify AI offers false confidence. Correlated failure modes mean both systems drift together, masking catastrophic misalignment behind superficial performance metrics. These dynamics fundamentally restructure value creation and economic power. Economic value fundamentally relocates. Execution, even highly skilled execution, commoditizes as automation costs collapse. Persistent rents accrue only to those who can verify outputs, underwrite liability, or control ground truth data that makes verification affordable. Firms become valued not on what they produce, but on their capacity to absorb and price the tail risks of agentic activity. The core market failure is what the authors call the Trojan horse externality. Deployers capture immediate productivity gains while society accumulates hidden catastrophic risk. Policy must force internalization through strict liability, mandatory insurance, and verifiability standards. Without aggressive public investment in verification infrastructure and human augmentation, we drift toward a hollow economy, high nominal output masking decayed control, and unpriced existential debt. The AGI transition is not a race for smarter algorithms, it's a race to scale verification faster than execution. Fail that race, and we build an economy of explosive measured activity, with fundamentally hollowed-out human control. For the full formal framework and simulation results, visit emergentmind.com to explore this paper.